just came online yesterday and I was seeing Veekee James up, Veekee James down. Veekee James just made a sentence about Proverbs 31 woman and everyone went haywire. Veekee James just made a sentence about Proverbs 31 woman in a recent speaking invitation and everyone went haywire. I just said, let me go and see what for myself what's going on. As a matter of fact, I saw guys know how to cut and join, so they just cut that small part and then everything went out. I went to her page and I checked what her recent post, and the comment section was full of this and that, sponsoring her man, this and that, and she's taking care of women, all of that. And I've been following Veekee James dragging for the longest time, and today I decided to speak. It's not because it's not my thing, right? I'm not into these things, but today I just decided to address this Veekee James because, as a matter of fact, in my country, this is not what we're talking about now. We're having a lot of insecurity crisis that is a major concern, but of course, let me just leave my 2 cents because ignorance is causing a whole lot. So I just have to ask some questions as regards this to clarify some concerns, and just leave your thoughts in the comment section and let's learn together. Of course, I'm still learning. If there's something I don't know, I'm still open to learn. That's why I'm asking these questions. Should we in this age even be talking about putting a caveat on the education of our girl child? Should we in this age put a caveat on the education, the empowerment of our girl child? Is that something we should be talking about in this age? We talk about children in the north not being female children not being prioritized by parents, not taken seriously, not sent to school. The education of female children being really poor in this country. Even in the south, we still have something that has to do with children being more prioritized than female children. We still have families that the husbands have abandoned their wife just because they gave birth to female children, not remembering that they donated the X sperm chromosome, right? That puts that female child there. It's a whole lot. Should we limit the opportunities available for a female child growth? Should a financially stable woman refuse to marry until a man who earns way higher than that shows up, even if she has found someone that is currently very productive, has vision, aligns with her values, respects, loves her genuinely? She should wait until someone that presently has liquid cash higher than hers shows up. Are we not the same persons that are complaining and making fun of women in their 40s and 50s who are yet to marry? I'm not even saying people are marrying in their 20s and 30s just because they're trying to avoid what people are saying, but I'm saying the same people that are talking about Veekee James now are they not the same people that are complaining that there are people in their 40s and 50s who are yet to be married? What's the real difference between marrying a man and going to get, as a lady, you are not rich, the man is not rich? What's the difference between marrying someone and going with a person, and you as a rich lady marrying a man with a vision, goal, that is currently productive, aligns with your value, respects you and loves you most importantly, and grow with the person? What's the difference, right? If a man has good character, because I had to even write down my point because I couldn't comprehend where all this are coming from. If a man has a good character, strong values, his goals align, right? Has a clear vision, right? And is currently productive, should he feel ashamed, right, to propose and marry a woman he loves just because the woman has a liquid cash that is more than his? Not as if he's not going to have this cash, not as if he doesn't have cash, but the woman's liquid cash, right, is higher than him. You shouldn't marry, you shouldn't propose, you should be afraid to marry her. Are we not the same people that are empowering men to shut their women down in their homes so that they will not outshine them? Are we not the same people, right? Are we normalizing the suppression of successful women in marriages so they do not outshine their husbands, right? Should we not applaud? Should we not be thinking of applauding men who are self-aware enough, secure, and with a high sense of self-esteem to allow their women shine and pursue their career? Should we not applaud them, right? So what future are we preparing for our girl child? Are we preparing our girl child to be assets or liabilities? Are we preparing our girl child to come bury their lights? Are we training them to grow up to become dummies just because of that's what the society's ceiling is? What are we actually trying to do, right? Are there lessons we can learn from Veekee James' journey of success? Yes, she is successful, because talk about excellence, she's there. Talk about hard work, dedication, resilience, right? consistency, talk about excellence, she is there. So I can call her very successful. Is there something as women that we can learn from Veekee James instead of criticizing and trying to pull her down? Is there something we can learn from her? Some women do not marry to hit a jackpot. No. Some women don't marry to hit a jackpot. They marry for love, purpose, and legacy. That's one thing we need to understand in this age and time. They marry for love, purpose, and legacy, right? Marrying right now should be a major concern, right? She married the right man, a man who is secure, has a high self-esteem, allows her to do her thing. That's what we should be talking about. We should be applauding him, not making him feel less of himself. If a woman marries a man who truly loves, respects, adores her, and is committed to her, then supporting that man, even in the loudest way possible, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it is one of the highest expression of oneness. Right? Oneness is not limited to becoming one flesh. Oneness is also in the finances, in the excellence, in the success, and everything. So it's not limited to becoming one flesh. Bible scholars, am I right or wrong? So it's understandable. I went through the comment section and I was amazed. It's understandable, right? It's understandable that some women that are talking about and dragging her up and down are talking from the point of it didn't day, right? It didn't day, right? I know that, I understand. But Veekee James is supporting her home out of abundance. We don't expect her to be frugal about it. Let her be lavish about it. Let her be lavish because she's spending out of abundance. And we should not expect her to be frugal. Oh, yeah. So, Veekee James is loud. And let's not even, have you forgotten that she's an extrovert? She's an extrovert. So we don't expect her to suddenly shut her visibility down just because she's married. She is an extrovert. And she even blends that enough by honoring her husband publicly enough. So I don't understand why people are dragging her. I don't understand. Osinachi may has no rest in peace. This is just for educational and not for any disdain. She married an insecure man who had very low self-esteem. At the end of the day, her success became a threat. She suffered domestic violence and she's gone. And here we are, we have a young woman who is striving, who is excellently doing well, and man is comfortable in his skin to let her shine. And then we're trying to drag her down. What exactly is wrong with us? It's time we raise the boy child well so that women no longer be afraid to shine. It is time. It's high time. So women, we feel free to be shy, to do their thing. If we marry right, then I don't think loving unashamedly and unapologetically is a problem. Marry right, love unashamedly and unapologetically. There is nothing wrong with that.